better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
We left Zantytown for Kefalonia. It was beautiful, the sun was shining, it was smooth sailing until we reached about like the blue cave area of Zakynthos, and then the waves started to kind of get bigger and stuff like that, and it was just a quick crossing over to Poros in Kefalonia, so we're like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. How you doing, Cole?
Here we go! Best spot. I can stand up for seconds.
Just relaxing.
Camera's not picking up on how big these waves are. Sit down, Hudson.
Everybody, hold on.
You having fun? Hey buddy, how's it going?
Great. It's like a roller coaster.
Okay, I can't even move right now. These are too big. I'll wait till it settles for a second. The waves really intensified, and in the middle of the crossing, our engine cut out on us and these huge swells. And so the boys had to go down below and check it out.
Everything looked fine. The air filter was fine. The starter looked fine. We were suspecting it might have been diesel, like maybe possibly diesel bug. So we decided to dump our jerry can in, hopefully get the engine started long enough to park it. Unfortunately, it did not help, and in hindsight, probably wasn't our best idea.
I got diesel to see if I have any water in the fuel.
We got the sails up, made it about 15 minutes, and then of course the wind died down.
Well, we sat in the middle of the sea. We made use of Greece's really great internet reception, and we were able to contact friends and see if they had any ideas on like what we could do, or if they knew any contacts in the area to help us out. And everyone was so amazingly helpful. They even started a WhatsApp group for us to kind of check in on our progress and give us like links and contacts and all that kind of stuff to help us out. And then the wind finally started to pick up again, and we were able to start sailing to Poros. Back in front!
The contact we had in Poros said that he would meet us in the morning, so we ended up having to do laps all night while we were waiting.
The contact that we had called said the guy in Poros was not going to be available for us, but he had somebody in Sami, so we had to sail up against the wind to get there to hopefully get some help.
We've been stuck at sea for 15 hours and there's a storm starting.
Why did my rain dance me to go away? Kind of unlikely.
As we were getting close to Sammy, I called the contact about coming out to tow us, only to find out in Greece, if you get towed, the port police get involved, and then you need to get hauled out, and they do a survey, and you need to get papers filled out at your embassy, and it cost us like thousands of euros. So they thought we would just drive by and they would just catch a rope as we tossed it to them in hopes that they would get it, and we were like, no, that's not happening. So our sailboat was still floating. We had tons of food and water. Our sails could take us wherever we needed to go, so we decided to head to Nidri where we can get some help.
It was a really long ride against the wind and the waves. The seas got so rough and it looked a little bit like a washing machine going off, and it was a little scary. But we finally made it near Magnesi, and as we kind of came into the bay, it got really calm and the winds died down, and so me and Hudson just stayed up. I think we got there on midnight, so me and Hudson stayed up all night and just kind of watched to make sure everything was fine. There was nobody around. It was really chilly out, so we were able to go down and make some hot tea to warm up, play cards, and we just poke our heads back out every once in a while to make sure everything was fine. It was really a pretty night, actually, so it worked out okay. I assume we'll probably be waiting here all night, and then in the morning hopefully someone can come and get us. It's been a really long and exhausting few days. I feel like we're finally somewhere safe now, so it's a little better. I've got my little sidekick Hudson over there, so we're just yeah, we're just kind of keeping an eye on things while everybody else sleeps. We just sit out here, check out the stars, play some cards, and that's about it. Hey Hudson, how you doing tonight?
Good. I'm doing good tonight.
Getting tired?
Definitely tired. It's been like awake for like, how long has it been now? Like 2 days?
The next morning was gorgeous. The sunrise was breathtaking. We even got a little bit of wind to start sailing.
The wind didn't last long, so the boys started paddling for fun to see who can move the boat the fastest.
I think I got this, guys. We're gonna be there in no time. He's cheating. There's wind in the sails now. Not my fault you can't keep up.
We were finally close enough to Niedri, and some friends were able to come and bring us a can of diesel, and then we were able to bypass the fuel tank and pull the fuel directly from the jerry can. And then fortunately, it wasn't a very long trip because Shane forgot to put a return line on the diesel, right?
Yeah, I forgot to put the return line onto into the diesel can, and a lot of the diesel ended up going back directly into the tank.
Okay, so take that clamp off there, buddy.
Just kind of go on the braided hose and wiggle.
Sure?
Yeah. Just wiggle, and pull. There you go. Now grab this hose here. Okay. And shove it onto that nipple there. Yeah. It'll go. Just gotta wiggle. Push all the way up. Okay, perfect. Now take that clamp, wrap it all the way down around, put it all the way down to the bottom of that. Now, see, tuck it in there. It should slide right underneath there. So just tuck it, just wiggle it into place. Okay, perfect. Now clamp it tight. All right, go fire up the engine, bud. Ready? The engine started fine, but Cole noticed a clicking noise while it was running, so we took a quick look and it was the belt, so we quickly tightened it up and everything was good to go back in action. Put that on the back and just go opposite direction.
Our suspicions were correct. We did have diesel bug, but we were able to pump it all out and donate the tainted diesel, so it wasn't all bad.
So finally, with the fuel all cleaned up and in order, we were able to put everything back together and get the engine going again.
As long as it seems loose enough that the ring's loose, you can just pop that hose off, just pull. Just wiggle and pull, not too hard so it doesn't spill everywhere. Just
It
like,
looks pretty loose.
yeah, it's loose. Wiggle and pull the hose, it's coming. See? Yeah. That'll do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. There you go. Then around. Yeah, just like that.
Nice on the place.
Yes, this goes right onto there for now.
There are 3 clamps for
It's
it.
on the braided hose itself, and push up. Yeah, just like that. Hose clamp into place, all the way to the top of it. Now, put it on tight mode and away you go. So that's our main fuel line, right? Going in. That's our fuel line return. Goes back into the tank.
We rented a car and visited a nearby winery where the kids did a little photo shoot together. And then we went to our friend's birthday dinner and said our goodbyes because it was time for us to head north.
Things are savage for the bread.
Yeah. They're savage for anything. See when they sometimes they'll like put like a little bit of noodles in, they just swarm it.